Hey Annie, it's Mark Anthony. I'm on top of your mother-in-law's house. I want to give you an inspection that you can have with the video so that you guys can review it and see exactly what's going on. So let me go over everything for you just so you can see. This roof is what's called 3-tab. The reason it's called 3-tab, but each one of these sections, if you count 3 of them, is one entire tab. Hence the name 3-tab. It doesn't make it complicated, just makes it easier for us. This roof, they stopped doing this roughly about in the 90s. It was really popular. But what happened here, behind your mother-in-law's chimney, there should be a cricket. I believe there is. I can kind of see something metal right there. I'll move my finger. But the cricket should be a little bit taller to defer water left and right. The reason why they put so much of the black stuff, which is roofing mastic, is to prevent it from getting any leaks on the inside. They did step flash right there, so you can see how it steps on its way up. They kind of put a lot of mastic in there. You're not supposed to use that much, but that'll get taken care of when this all gets pulled out. New step flashing will be put in so that you can make sure that it's not going to have any leaks, 30 plus years. So back in the day, they used to use staples, and you can see this section of the roof is just pretty much falling off, but they used to use staples. That's not used anymore. It's actually roofing nails that holds it into place. Also over here, you can see they kind of took this dormer and they gunked it up with mastic. It's safe to assume that this is not put in correctly, because if it was put in correctly, it would look like this, where you don't see any of the black mastic around it. You would just see the flashing exposed at the bottom. But right here, they kind of packed it in, and you can see they went over the flashing right there with mastic, and the mastic is also cracking here, so water will go inside there and penetrate into the house. So now working our way to the back of the house, you can see the shingles are off right there, and this is where you can see the bulk of your problem. So the problem with 3-tab is that once it starts coming off, and as you can see right here, you have a tab of 3, 1, 2, and 3. This stuff just comes rolling off because they put it in with staples. Also over here, I have to assume that at one time or another, there was a radio antenna up here, because you have an eye hook here, and they just masticed around it. The ridge cap is gone. Water will seep inside these holes right here. You can see more exposed staples there. And the package unit on the top, actually, this is not a package unit. This is just your air conditioning unit. That will be lift up. We'll get underneath here to repair all the stuff and put in brand new shingles. Yeah, they have it mounted really good, so we'll make sure that we get this taken care of. Over here you can see the same exact thing, where the shingles have completely shot off and staples are exposed. Now, I don't know if this antenna is still being used. If it is, we'll make sure that we get it back up, sit it correctly so that it's not leaning back onto the roof. And if it's not, then we'll just throw it away with the rest of our stuff. And yes, this roof has been patched. You can see how it's light gray here, and then it's a darker material here. And then we're back up to the front. And there was just some damage here. You can see how they use mastic just to hold those in place. So I'll get this to you so you can take a look at it. You and the family can go over everything and make a decision of what you'd like to do and how you want to go about doing it. Okay? Have a great day.